Hey guys, it is day 40. Now, I'm sure none of you really care, or none of you really noticed, but I have not posted the past 3 days, and that is because we went on a surprise, not really a surprise, but it was kind of like a short notice camping trip, one of the last ones of the year that we're gonna have, and we had a lot of fun. Went out there fishing on the boat, had a good time just sitting in the boat, good time with the family, you know, just having a good time in general. Did catch some fish along the way. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I didn't get any photos of that. But it was a lot of fun, a lot of bites, and something I'm definitely gonna do more often in the coming year with when the weather gets over the winter time. Maybe we'll go again before winter hits, but we'll see. But yeah, that's where I've been. I'm sure none of you really notice, none of you really care. It is what it is. But anyhow, if you see from the title, and if you know from the day, it is weigh-in day. So I have weighed myself after I got home. It's currently, what time does that say? Oh, that one's off. I don't know, it's currently around 7 or 8. I got home around 1 or 2. I weighed myself, well, first I relaxed. And I weighed myself, and I weighed around 294, which is surprising because you know, usually in the mornings you're like that's your dead weight. You don't have any fluids or any food in your system. But I weighed myself when I got home, and I've already had a little bit of snacks in the morning and a couple drinks, and I'm still 2 pounds lower than the last weigh-in day, which is freaking awesome. That is good improvement. I was honestly kind of nervous because I did not stick on the diet on this camping trip, but I did. If you saw from the videos, I did like go more for the diet stuff if I could, like diet soda specifically, or like sometimes they asked me if I wanted something that was a little too unhealthy, I'd be like, no, thank you. Just so because before I would be like, oh yeah, man, give me some of that, but. But I was trying to watch it and make sure I wasn't eating too much unhealthy, which I was, but you know, I can't help it. I could have been really strict, but you know, I'm there to have fun, and I'm not there to bring anyone down. So I was just having fun and being mindful that I still gotta eat under the calorie limit. But no, I had a great time. I got 2 pounds down when I came home, super excited. I mean, I honestly didn't think I honestly thought I was gonna be the same weight. So good. I can't believe we're 2 pounds down. Like, honestly, I'm shocked. That's awesome. I honestly don't know what day it is. I don't remember the day I ended on. I think it was a shoulder day. But all my muscles are recouped. So I think I'm just going to do a chest day and just kind of restart the cycle. So, yeah. Oh, also, before I forget to say, the goat house has been finished. We're still finalizing a few things. We got to clear out the area because this coming Thursday we have to get the goats all in there so we can remove some fencing. But yeah, goat house is all done. Might have to do a second layer of paint, but man, I'm so happy how it turned out. The roof was like my most fearful, not fearful, but like the one I was worried about most, and it came out beautifully. I wish I had a couple more screws, but I didn't. I might go back maybe later this month to get more screws before winter hits and screw some more screws down in there. But yeah, Go House is done. Came out good. I'm excited to have them in there and the future endeavors and what we're gonna have in there. I'm excited to share that with y'all in the coming future. But the purpose. It's chest day today. I will see you guys in the weight room. Today is chest. We have got incline chest press, 50 pounds. Chest flies, 25 pounds or 20 pounds. Tricep extension, 50 pounds. As single hand tricep extension, 25 pounds. And that upper chest here, and then the triceps here along the, I don't know, honestly. Medial head, lateral head, I don't know. They're all kind of the same to me. Maybe I need to just really get down and dirty with it and find out what muscles I'm working. Oh, also forgot to mention, I will be starting work this next week. So I'm excited to get my money, so we get more upgrades and we'll have a good schedule going. But yeah, let's get started with the workout. Let's have some fun. Also, I did let the boys out because I've been gone for 3 days. So I figured I'd let them out with us while we work out. And there's Marvin going crazy with the chicken, or the rooster, I should say. You like the rooster, buddy? Yeah. And also, we were having the talks about him being able to go on trips with us, because we go on these trips and I feel bad for having them all watched. So I would like to take Frankie on trips and Marvin on trips, just because Marvin is a super smart dog, can be super sociable, which is like a good thing to have. Now I feel like he could manage being on trips. The only thing he's not good at is he has road sickness or motion sickness, so he'll get sick on the car really bad. But other than that, he's somewhat good, and he'll get better. Hey, be nice to the rooster, and he can be a little tough with other dogs, but I feel like if we take him on more and more, we'll get him pretty good in terms with it. Frankie is just has really bad anxiety when it comes to other humans and dogs, so his is a little more of a troubled case, but I feel like I can work on him more and more to be like Marvin and be somewhat okay with animals and humans. Not as good as Marvin could be, but I could probably get him to where he is right now, where he minds them but doesn't do anything much. So I think that's where I can get Frankie. But Marvin, I feel like I could totally get him to ignore dogs and humans. I feel like I can get him to that point. But yeah, I'm letting them out for this workout so they can join us. I'm sure they missed us for 3 days that we were gone camping. I mean, obviously they had people here to let them out and give them food and stuff, but I'm sure they missed us. But yeah, let's get started with the workout. You know, I warmed up twice, 2 different weights, because I didn't do the air bike. I think I can do it later, but I just didn't do it before the workout. Because I could do the air bike and watch your video, which is what I've been liking to do lately. But anywho, I've got the 50 pounds on dumbbells, and something's telling me to go up in weight. Like I got an urge in the voice that says, hey, you could go up in weight if you want. So I think not this time, because we just got back in from a 3-day break, but next time we'll do 55 or 60, because I could pretty much hit 10 reps, and that's the sweet spot for me. 10 to 12 reps to me tells me I could do 5 or 10 pounds more and at least get 8 to 6 reps, which in that range is perfect. And then I repeat that cycle and cycle until I hit a plateau. I've never hit a plateau yet, but doing this consistently and like upping it once I hit 10 to 12 reps really helps in getting stronger. So this is just a system that works for me. Maybe it could work for some of y'all that are losing weight too, or just in general if you're trying to gain more muscle. But yeah, that's just what works for me. But yeah, let's get this done. Alrighty. Well, Marvin's in my way now, but 2 more sets. Auto chest activation on that one. That felt really good. Just last time, I haven't took any clips of using that Go Ruck yet, like outside clips, have me walking with it with Marvin. I will have to do that probably tomorrow to post that video that I promised you guys in my review on the Go Ruck. Honestly, it has been an awesome backpack. I've only began to start using it, so I'm hoping that over the years or over time it'll show really how much improvement it gives to my weight loss. But yeah, that'll be out soon. I'll take clips and then post a review video. Yeah, let's do the first set of these. Oh, my favorite workout. Oh, 2 more sets. I got sweat in my eyes. Oh, it stinks. Alrighty, tricep extension time. Alrighty, I got 50 pounds here. I'm gonna hold it a different way like last time, the same way. And see how we do. Oh! Alrighty, single hand tricep extensions, and then I'll do a pose down for day 40. Really pushed myself to the extreme there, especially on my left side. I guess we'll do a quick chest and tricep pose, and then we'll do the seated bike. Shirt when the triceps are. Alrighty. So, lost 2 pounds. So, that's good. And I was not, ooh, they are really pumped up. Jesus. You guys can't tell, but they are super pumped. This is probably the best pump we've gotten with the triceps this far. What do you guys think of the physique check so far? Hopefully with more time we'll be able to see this physique fully evolve to what I want it to be. Let's do a quick chest pose. I don't know exactly where to stand. Because I could sit up here. I don't know if the lights hits my chest right, or I could sit back here. I feel like this is the good spot, so maybe I'll just do it from here. Just another quick chest pose, just a little different. What's another chest one that do that? Do like the side chest or whatever. Oh my god, that's hard. We'll do the side. And then I guess we'll spice it up with a pose I like, which you guys have seen this before. You guys know the pose I like. It's a simple, it's the freeze pose. I don't know why I like it so much, but I don't know. I like it. Let's do it. Oh man, this tricep pump is insane. Never, best tricep pump so far. That's awesome. Alrighty, seated bike time. Seated bike must have moved while I was gone. So now I'm like sitting at an angle. Oh, I didn't even do this. There we go. Yeah, I must have moved sideways a little bit. It's fine. I'll fix it. Yeah, this is the end of day 40. You guys probably can't see the board or read it, but day 40, 294.2, which I'm pretty sure is what it is. But that's wrong. I'll fix it after this. But from this, we lost 2.2 pounds from last week, or the last 10 days, which was 296.4, which is awesome improvement. It's just at the threshold I like almost 2 pounds per week we're losing, which is great. And I'm feeling stronger in the gym, and I'm getting more confident in here, which in turn makes me more confident outside the gym, which is just, it's better in general. If you're thinking about losing weight and wanting to get healthy, I highly recommend doing it while weightlifting. Like, you could easily do it with just a calorie deficit. That's one way to do it. But when you add the gin in here, one, you could technically eat more food, which I know is like the hardest thing for the first 2 to 3 weeks. You just constantly feel like you want to eat more. So if you go to the weight, you can eat a little more. You also just feel ultimately better. You feel stronger, and you will improve, like looks wise and muscle wise, and your heart will develop. Your heart will be better, flowing through your body and providing your muscles or heart with more oxygen or blood. I don't really know how it works, but all I know is that you get healthy blood wise, and it's all to me one of the goals, or one of the better things about losing weight and adding weightlifting is your heart gets more healthy. Which I remember the first time I was losing weight, that was a big thing for me, was my heart to get healthy, because diabetes has been running in the family the past couple of generations. So I've obviously not done enough to prevent it, but really, it's another major factor of mine to lose weight, and also to inspire you guys, of course. If any of you guys are thinking about losing weight, you can watch this and lose weight with me. I also enjoy sharing my other interests with you guys, like fishing and cars and stuff like that, because it makes it feel more human, like I'm actually talking to you guys, so that's cool. And I eventually want to maybe record some clips, like with a GoPro or something, of me actually fishing and catching fish, or just being out there in the water, just little clips of that, just so it's a little different, because I can understand this is the same backdrop every single day. I can understand how that would get boring. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know, and then I'll try to work on that in the next coming year while I try to train these dogs and myself to go fishing on a kayak. But yeah, first day back from the camping trip, probably one of the last ones of the year. Feeling good. In the gym, I feel awesome. My diet feels it's not like locked down fully, but it's still in a calorie deficit where I feel good about it. And we are obviously doing something right, which is amazing. Super surprised, by the way, because these past 3 days, I mean, it's not such a big time frame, but just eating junk food and getting more calories than you should, it does put a good, not stop, but it does prohibit you from losing more fat, or going over the calorie deficit and just eating junk food in general. So it probably hindered me from losing more, but it is what it is. I had a good time out in the water, and I was trying to be health conscious and not eat so much, so I think I did pretty good at the end. Because at the end of the day, you can beat yourself up for all you want for, you making a mistake. You can hound yourself for it, or and be upset about it for like the next few days and be like, oh man, why did I do that? I overate, I shouldn't have done that. Or you could just accept it. Like, yeah, I went overboard. You can accept it and get over it. Like, yeah, I went overboard, but I did stuff to make it not too much overboard, so that's a positive. But and that is an ultimately better ending to that story than just being like, oh man, I wish I didn't eat that much. I hate myself for eating that much. Should have dropped that last cookie while I should have. And you could do that, and you just ultimately at the end you'll be more upset and just disappointed with yourself than anything. Or with the other side, you could just be, yeah, I overate, but I didn't overeat as much as before this, so that's good. You see how that's a much better outlook? You compare yourself to the older version of you before you started, and you're way better off. So, yeah, that just popped into my head. That's a good analogy, really, if you think about it. That's kind of just like thinking back to where you were before this, before you started the journey, and just kind of remind yourself where you are now and how much better you are and how good you're improving. It's a good thing to have on you when you're trying to beat yourself up. And obviously you guys help a lot too with giving me motivational stuff and comments that tell me to keep going. Helps a ton, helps a lot more than you guys know. The days I don't want to work out, I kind of look back on those comments and be like, that guy's commented 3 videos in a row, gotta do it for that guy. But yeah, alrighty. I've had a good day. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.